Hi, welcome back. My computer is froze, so I will keep this open to see if I have any other problem with heat. It shouldn't be, but let's see. Okay, so where were I? Oh, it's just restarted the computer, so a lot of stuff is trying to pop up at the moment. Let me... Yeah, I see my audio works. Okay, good. So, back again. I need to open Visual Studio again. And then I started to do the score manager, right? Yes, that's when we died. And I said, yeah, no. Level manager is over the top. I don't need something like that. Or you know what? Player manager is probably better. Yeah, I just need that. Just as a start, and then so I have a score manager, and I don't know yet. So I remove that. I remove everything from here in the moment because I don't know exactly what I want here. I definitely need the on enable and on disable. Okay, temperatures, temperature check. Everything looks fine. Oh, start to lag again. Temperatures look ok, but I'm lagging a bit. So, yeah, lagging. Oh, it's not the task manager actually. Oh, what is that? Let's see, CPU is in 25%. 26, I don't know. Oh, I forgot what is that called. If anybody know it, please put it in a comment. There is one where I similar to Task Manager, but I can see all the performance of the different processors and everything. Because I feel like it's lagging a little bit. It's possible just because it's loading everything up. So yeah, I think it will be fine. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see any anomaly in the temperatures, so hopefully. Okay. It looks like it's not that smooth than it should be. I apologize for that. Yeah, I don't see anything overheating. Okay, back to here. So if I switch back to Unity, and then what I need to do is I will create a new, and I call it score manager, and it will get the score manager script. Okay, not yet. did I save this? Score manager. That looks fine. Okay, I have one error. I need the collections, right? Oh, is that Unity Engine collections or system collection? I don't remember top of my head. This is not a thing what I usually keep in my mind. Round state, one of them has a serial. Change system collection generic. I think that's what I need. And then I should have now a list. Yeah, that should be okay. Now I have a different error. Yes, that's not correct. So I wanted us a score data. $74 on the motherboard, 69. Okay, so I wanted to add the score manager, and also I want to create a new asset, which is, where are my scriptable objects? Under test, right? Scriptable objects here, levels. So this, the score, there is only one of it. Welcome back. So I create the score, and then I start with 0 score and 0 winning streak. And then I have these buttons. So let's say if we did okay, yes, so it's 3. It means if we have our winning streak is 3, then we are triple bonus or something like that, or double bonus. Could be a double bonus. So if we reach 3 in a row, then we have a double bonus, for example. That means we get twice as much points than normally. And then if I reach 5 of them, then the multiplier is 3, for example, and I get triple bonus. Something like that. And then let's say I reach 9 without error, or even could be 10. How was this? 3, 9. Yeah, it's fine now. It's test at the moment. I have to fine tune this anyway. Then we get quadruple bonus. I'm not sure if I spelled that right, so let me check the moment. Oh, I did. Yeah. Quadruple bonus, for example. And then let's add one more. If you made 15 of them without then you get a I don't know if they would know penta bonus. That's not. Uh, I don't think that will be something what people really often see in a game. But let's say you get a 5-time bonus. And then also, yeah, I think you are getting it. If you did 25 of them, then you get a 6 times bonus. I probably coming up better names for these, like super bonus and whatever. And then you get a lot more points technically each time you do a level. So instead of 10 points, you get 250 points for a level, which is a really nice bonus there. Okay. So those are the score bands, and then I have the score manager and I have the events. So let's add the score manager. So what the score manager does, the score manager job is looking after all the events of the scores. It feels like this will know. There is a UI, definitely. So this one is what decides how many points to add, and then when to add it, and when to reset, and stuff like that. So technically, it will trigger a load first. Yes, okay. It have to know that asset. So I will put a score manager. So I need to have a score assigned to it. So it knows it has a score. I don't need the level manager anymore. So it knows the score. Score. No, not exactly. It's not the score data and the score bands. Okay, so if I have the score, I have those, right? I have the score data and the bands. Okay, so I just need to know the score. That's public because we will set that visually. So what I will do, I will add that. We only have one score and we should never have another one. And now I can access all the values on that. Okay. I need to sign up for a couple of actions. For example, when the game, when the player get damaged, that's important information. And that's technically the round manager which knows these kind of things. So definitely, I think the round manager is one of the a round controller, which has the actions. So okay, round state, what we have to listen. There was another one. There was a player event. There was a round state progress. Ah, okay. That's when is that? Reset platforms. Okay. So I think I need. Oh wait, where there was a health state. Undamaged. It's fine, but I don't want to go directly there because I think there was a. Let me see. Undamaged invoked on when we hit the boundary. We sign up and use damage. So game lost or recovering. Okay, yes. So I have to listen to lost or recovering. That's when I reset. Okay, so that's one of them is game state, the other is round state. So I need kind of both of them. So I need to listen both of these. So the score manager equals reset streak. Why that? Oh, I know why, because I didn't add that yet. So that would be a public or private void. Okay, and then that one, it need a game state. Game state. And it will listen for technically I want to do this reset streak on or by game state. So I will have a reset stake, which don't need any parameters, but it will do actually the logic. And then you will see it why, because I have to call the same function for depending on a specific game or round event. And because those needs the parameter, I need to do I need to have two functions. So if the game state equals game state dot or game state equals game state dot lost, then we reset the streak, right? That's logical there. But also, what's wrong? Game state on state changed. Game state and state changed. What? Why is that wrong? Okay. I always do this. I keep doing that. Okay, and I also have to make sure I have to unsubscribe. I keep do the brackets on it when I'm typing in. Okay. And then the same idea with just with round state. But I can't use the same because it's expect a state, a game or a round state. So I have to create a separate one. But I can implement actually what happens in the reset streak. Round state, and then if round state equals round state recovering, because we only go to recovering phase if we fall down, if we fell down. So in that case, we have to also reset the streak, which means we take our score, and take the score data on it, and then we set the winning streak to 0. And I have a spelling there. Okay, so we are able to reset now the state, the streak, but how we actually, so that's one aspect. The another one is when we rise. Okay, so the next one is when we rise the streak with all the buttons upper and upper. I'm not sure of the namings. I may change the naming later, but at the moment it's okay. So if I have so I need to rise the winning streaks by the bonds, but I only can do that if I know how many we win so far. So I need to get the scores. We get a score at the moment when we get to a new level. Okay, let me think which event we can use for that. Okay, so in a round, I have an after round. That's probably fine. That's technically win a round. Let me see. I probably can use that because we only after in a round if, yes, that's when we check win conditions, and then we won. But that the won should add some extra points. So if you won a game, a level, that gives you extra points. And there is level of points what the base. Okay, so I need 2 more data in the score. I need to have, do I need it here? Or in the manager? I think it's better to keep it everything here. Yes, I will keep it here. So if I have a level value, score value, level is a full level, which is an integer. And then a round score value. Okay, so each round, let's say 10 points. If you finish a full level, then you get extra 100 points. So basically, if you do all the 10 of them, you get 100 points and you get extra 100 because you actually finished. Makes sense. Okay, so if I get the scriptable object, wait until it loads, check my temperatures. Yeah, look fine. I think it was just because it was loading. I will turn it off now. I don't need that. Okay, so yeah. So if I open the score, then there is 2 new values here. So for a level we get 100, and for a round we get 10 points. Okay. And then if we call in a round, if we call the after round, then I can handle the score there. So I go back to the score manager, and here if okay, if the round state I should sit somewhere here, right? That looks better. And then I can see the screen as well and the keyboard as well properly. So if the round state dot after round, so we get to the end of the round, then I can call elevate or odd streak level, right? Oh no. Yes. And also I have to do the score. Void. Okay, at streak level. So what happens then, I take the winning streak and I add +1, right? Because the winning streak is how many levels I did so far. Okay, and then, okay, the multiplier have to start with 1. So the basic multiplier is 1. Yeah, I need to have a base multiplier in the manager. That can be in the manager or active multiplier. Let's call it that. Oh, yeah. Oh no, I don't need to use that. Do I? Yes, maybe. Okay. So let me add. Did I misspell something? Yeah, okay. Int. Active multiplier. Okay, let me think of how, but I think that should be fine. So so we rise the stake, the streak, and also I have to set the multiplier, the current multiplier. I wonder if this could be handled here. Because I have the score value, I have the score, why I should have in the manager. The manager, the data, this is the, is this some data which, no, I think this one is something but game related, like running game related, not that much stored data related. Because the active multiplier can be calculated from the data what we store from the bonds, the score bonds, and the score data as well. So active multiplier is fine here. This is where it should be. Okay. So what happens when we won? We rise the stake level, but first we have to calculate the multiplier. So I need a function for that. And I also want to add to the score. What is the game about? Hand pink waving. Aha, hi. Okay. Just a moment, let me save and I can show you. So this game is a multiplication game where aiming for kids, but it's actually fun. You go through the different multiplication levels. There will be a story element, saving animals, spirit animals who give you buffs and stuff like that, and defeat the Stormlord, but technically you are traveling from one level to the another. Let me open it a little bit more. And I can do in order or random multiplications. I have a bug here. Let me just toggle something. So you get a multiplication. And then you have to stand on the right platform, otherwise you fall down. Many things is placeholders at the moment, but and then how you stand on the right one, you get the points and you have to do all the 10 of them. And there is the random level, which is harder from each multiplication table. And if I'm standing on the wrong one, then I fall down, I lose a heart. But I can continue as long as I have hearts. Thank you so much. That's such a nice feedback. Even for Dan. Yes, the game concept is quite straightforward, but it's quite playable, and it's not easy sometimes. Oh, That's 18. Where is 18? Ah! Yes. Yes, that's the base of the game. And what I want to add, there will be a score here in the middle, what I'm working on at the moment, and all the score system and saving down the scores with adding multipliers and things like that. Yeah. So that's the game. Okay, back to the points or scores. I will need a high score table later as well. I have to draw that first. You working on full release? Yes, I probably will have an earlier release very soon, because I'm getting to a point when, at least for the whole first half of the levels, I can do a build which is playable from the beginning to the end. And so I definitely will do kind of a early release, like a demo tryout or similar. How are you saving scores? No, binary. So I created a scriptable object called score, and this stores all the data related to scores, the score system. So I have here the total score, how many winning streak we are in, because even if you leave the game and come back, but you had three, like you had a double score and you win more levels or rounds, then you get triple score, and so on goes on. So it will remember where you were. And also I have a set of bonds of the scores with the titles like double bonus and triple bonus and so on, and the multiplier. And all this stored down on this scriptable object. And then also the scriptable object able to load and save itself to a binary file at the moment. So that's what I use at the moment. I may make this safer later. At the moment is fine. So to show this, the score manager has one of the only one of these assets exist, and it has total score. Oh, winning streak. I actually got a point. I think I did more than one. I didn't test it yet because I was just writing the code. Yes. And I have the bonds here, and depending on the bonds, if you reach the winning streak, reach like 3, then we get the double multipliers and so on. That's the idea. Okay. So getting there almost. Very soon I can. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I like neat code. So if you like neat code, then you are in the right place as well. Okay, streak level. Yes, so what I had to add, I have to multiply I have to update this active multiplier. So let's write a function for that. Right, update active multiplier. Okay. Which takes the multiplier and then depends on the current update active multiplier. So it takes the current equals. Let me think. So it takes the score and from the score data winning streak, and oh wait, it depends on the bond, right? Okay, so moment, I will need that just in a moment. So I need the score data dot winning streak. No, not the score data. I need another one. Sorry. Score. I forgot how I called it. I called it neat code, but I'm not used to it yet. Oh, score. That's not really a good name there. I want to call it scores or score buns. Why I call it score? That's not buns. Probably I have to redo it now. Ah, that's possible. Yeah. Thank you. So, score buns. Yeah, I want score buns there. I'm not... Score buns I don't need to save down because that's set. Yes, only the score data and the score buns level score value and round score value, which is the starting values, those ones are set for the game. So it's not changeable, so it stays there. Okay, so score buns. And then I probably have to search in this. Okay, so let me comment this out for a moment because I have the feeling I messed up this. And I have to redo it because it will not know I renamed the function. Yeah. So let me do that. So bond. So if we reach 3 streaks, then we get a double and it says double bonus. If we reach 5 levels without dying, then we get triple bonus. If we reach 9 levels without dying, we get quadruple. Why my coup is not working? I can't make it capital. Oh, because that's the multiplier. Quadruple bonus. And then I just do like I think it was 15 and 25 earlier levels, and then I get 5 and 6 times bonuses. That's more than enough, and then it says 5 times bonus. I may well call it super bonus or something like that. That will show up on the screen later on. Again. Okay. You are a full-time indie dev. Your work speed is very quick. Thank you. No, I'm actually part-time. I have a day job. So the indie dev is happening only when I have evenings and free time. Actually, it's midnight here. I'm in the UK, so it's BST, British Standard Time. I am, and it's midnight here at the moment. I probably work a little bit more until the numbers coming up, because this is now very exciting. I think I will need a couple of things. Here. And also, I didn't progress anything the last few days because my computer was down. I don't know if you see the message. I didn't have I don't know, Friday was the last one, Thursday was the last one. My computer, the bracket which holds the cooler on the CPU, the liquid cooler, from the motherboard, it's broke off. And I had to, luckily, my CPU survived. It was just lagging like crazy. Even if I opened the window, it was lagging seriously. And luckily, I just had to buy a £9 bracket to replace, and it's all fine now. Except I freezed earlier, but that's the first. I don't know. That was probably just a fluke. Okay, what I'm doing here? I will need to do even. What's set up? I have a MSI X470 Gaming Pro motherboard, and I have a AMD Ryzen 7. It's just 2700, I think. It's an old one. And I have a 360 RTX 360 Titanium and 64 gig memory. So generally fine. Okay. I lost my track. Where were I? So I need the score bands. Yeah, I created the score bands. So score bands dot I need to query this. Find, I think. Find the first one. So item. I may need to add link for this, but I will see item, where the item dot bond, the first one, which is smaller than the scored art winning streak, right? Oh, score band dot, it has a value there, I think. Oh no, okay, score band, not score band, has a bond, which is an integer. Then what are you talking about? Yes, and that winning streak is an integer. Okay, I'm doing something wrong there. Let me just think for a moment. It works slightly different then. Maybe I need linked. Oh, okay, find player. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Find works different than on linked. So find this item. Okay. No. What's the name? What I need? I need the multiplier. Yeah. So I need the multiplier from the score, the item multiplier, right? Item dot multiplier. I have to return. I'm thinking still. I think I just use system.io, so it's not really built in. It's better because if it's serialized, in theory, it's harder to hack it. Not much, because you need a binary editor to it and just a little patient. But if you put in JSON, then it's very easy to add extra points for yourself or unlock levels or stuff like that. So that's the reason I'm saving it in binary. But I think what I'm doing is an old method and there is a newer one. I will check it out and I will update that later. I just wanted something quick. Okay, I think I will start to use the linked. I need the serial generator. Yeah, I will use linked for this because this happens not while middle of the game. Just I can use where. That's a lot better. And then where. Okay, so where item. Okay, I know why. It's actually maybe find. But I only want one. Oh, there is a function for that first and default. Yeah, that's the one. I want first or default because default is 1. So either the winning streak. So I know. Okay, let's get the score. Because this one gives me. Okay, let's select the first one. I could just do this. Dot score multiplier. But there is a chance it's not finding one. Oh, okay. I could solve this by adding one more. Okay. I don't even have to set default. Okay, cheers, bye. If I add one more score band, and I set the band to start from 0, and it's a 1 multiplier, and there is no bonus.